Oh, hey, are you able to start a conversation with I think if you're like an ESPN fan or something, that's like a skit that negatively goes. Whatever happened to the skit shows? Like they had the skit cassettes, like of all the before and afters and every like script. Those are fun. They never came back around since like tapes. Since tapes went out of style, they were there like the first part of the CDs, like 2002. It's been like 21 years, like Bloomers or whatever. They had them for football, basketball. But I always wondered, like after I watch one, I'd say like, was it true they had to be like so so serious after the skit, like after the cut? Like if it was true, you know what? When you're like looking into an answer and the answer's provided to you, it don't feel like an answer. Like the answer don't feel the same. You know what I mean? Like wait. Oh, you actually gave someone the answer and they actually gave you the answer back. You know the difference between everybody who are like podcasting and broadcasting? They all do the same thing. I mean, of course, but sometimes it got better now. You know what I mean? They just give it to you in a different way. Like it's more complicated. Like, yo, I'm gonna tell you something real funny. But it ain't that funny though. I was watching TV all day. They were so different with the answers. It didn't even make sense. Like, it was like a photographic television screen. But they were giving answers. Answers were given. You want to know what's confusing? When they gave all the answers, right? I chose to walk to the store. When I got to the store, there was this gentleman. He was an older guy. He was so confused. He stood in the parking lot for like 20 minutes and he was just looking in the sky. I was like, yeah, he got some answers. That's also an answer. Like, you got an answer. You reacted an answer. He reacted an answer. So, like, y'all became answers. Like ancestors. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, I walked up to this gentleman. I said, well, do you believe in ancestors or ancestry? He was like, nah, man, what are you talking about? He ain't say that, but I made that up. But he kind of looked it like he was in a hurry. He was in a rush. So I was like, well, I guess that's an answer. That was funny, bro. Believe it or not, because the most unable to answer is the answer unable to answer. Like, you know, you watch TV shows and stuff like that. No, it's not funny. You watch TV shows and like the moment they like pause, they're like pause. It don't make sense because both of the casting putting together the pause. Sometimes that becomes an answer to the full episode. But you know, a lot of people didn't know it was an answer. I mean, didn't know it was not an answer. You know what I mean? Like, that's another answer. Like, and then somehow, bro, you become the answer of answers. Like, that shit becomes natural, bro. Like, for real. And but the fundamental part, of course, nobody say it. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you like put Kobe on TV, he's not going to describe all the details about his practice before the game. So if those are the kind of answers I thought I was hoping for, I know that didn't happen. That was like a question mark. So I know it's kind of crazy to explain because you don't kind of you don't bring those answers to yourself, you know, like they don't bring answers to you either. Like, it's just somehow you picked it up. Driving, walking, working, going to school. And then I was like, damn, what if a person just happened to leave the answer like right here, and then someone else just happened to pick it up? Would they be able to like connect with the answer? That's incorrect. That's an incorrect answer. Yeah, that's that's embarrassing. I mean, pretty much, because you raised your hands so fast, and then you was like, oh, damn. And the teacher like rushed to the next person. They're like, such and such. They're like, oh shit, I thought I had it. Nah, you had the right answer. You didn't say it to the right person who had the correct answer. What the fuck? Excuse my language. Nah, for real though, like, I can have the correct answer from the incorrect answer in the disconnected answers. Like, wait, that's confusing as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you just picked it up. You know what I mean? You picked it up. It's like soccer skills. Only difference with sports, you don't pick up answers. You react. Right. Answers are reacted, so it becomes permanent. You know what I mean? Like, it's permanently, even if it's infiltrated, even if it comes from someone else. Well, those kind of answers, it became an answer that you made an answer from answers. And you picked up some answers that became answers to incorrect answers. Like, that's not a reacted answer. That's a bad habit answer. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a bad habit. No, it's for everyone. Like, for real. It's for everyone. You know what? You ever like, okay, you wake up today, you're like, I'm going to take a shower. And 2 hours later, you're like, did I take a shower? Like, wait, that's incorrect, because that's incorrect too. Why did I take it if I didn't think I took it? And I know I need to take another one. So people who think, they're like, well, the first one was incorrect. People who don't think too much, they're like, well, that's incorrect about everybody. And those who far gone, they're like, man, you're incorrect. So like, you continue both of the three, and then you're like, what the fuck? Like, you come back to that same stage, you're like, wait, damn, I just take another one. That's not abnormal. That's normal. But it is abnormal. Because to correction, it's incorrect. So you're not corrupted and you're correct because it's not corrupted to your correction, because obviously you have to take another one. If you weren't correct, you wouldn't have had to take another one. Right? I think I'm right. That's incorrect. Because the average correct don't believe that's correct. Because they don't have to think it's incorrect. They just know it's corrected repeatedly. For, I don't know, adjustment purposes. Discomfort. So, I'm incorrect. I'm at work. You're correct. I'm normal. You're normal. I'm abnormally correct. You're normally incorrect. That little space, that's not science. Because that's what someone told me before. They were like, well, you can be a good scientist, you know? They discovered. I'm like, no. That's incorrect. You don't ever find yourself in that situation? You want to know something? If you think like that too much, I bet you you're incorrect. I bet you you find something you're corrected about and corrected about. That's weird. You see the difference, like, between the realization and unnoticed? So, like, the wonder was, how did you pick it up? That's correct and incorrect. Because it came to your correction because I brought it correctly. But you're not incorrect, not because I'm correct. So now we made it correct. You know what I mean? Like, that's weird, bro. And you know what? We gonna believe it's correct. 15 years later, you gonna see me, you gonna be like, damn, that's correct. I am like that. But I was incorrect for not thinking like that. Nigga, please. This little incorrect, correct game been going on for a minute. What? And then you got some people, they're kings at that game, man. Like, I know this one older elderly man, he's so incorrect and correct, you don't even acknowledge it. By the time you do, all you can think of is he's incorrect, but he's correct because he's in the correct place, and you trying to correct what you think was incorrect. That's hard to do, bro. Yeah, that's how you're correctedly wrong. Because he's where he's at, correct. About how you're incorrect. Incorrect. Oh, that's a dangerous game, man. For real. If you take some time, you'll probably acknowledge it more. Because I had a hard time. Like, I had a real hard time. And then I said, God, I'm going to just say I'm incorrect about this before I'm correct. Nah, that don't work. Then I'm incorrect, or I'm correct before I'm incorrect. Whatever's the reverse way. That's crazy, bro. Yep. That's a delusion, but it's very difficult, bro, because you can hear yourself. You can almost hear your liver, your tissues. They're like jumping at you because you're in the game. EA Sports, you know. That's it. Now you're correct. Now I'm gonna see if you can say you're corrected to everyone else correctly. That's a challenge now. Because what you didn't know, he was the king of correct. Oh yeah. That's true, man. That's like, somebody's got to be the king of both. If nobody's the king of both, nobody's the king at all. You're both incorrect, correctedly apart. Oh yeah. Yeah, man, that's like, But it ain't been official, bro. Like, you see a star like Taylor Swift, and you're like, yeah. But what if she had to say the same thing I just had to say? You're like, no, that's not true. I don't believe that. There's no way.